we might be seeing some individuals. Oh my goodness God! Oh, okay. That's a good start. It's a very good welcome. Welcome everybody to the Falcon one-shot. On the agenda, we have Necropolis here today. Now this right here is the next big title from Harebrained Schemes, which is the people responsible for Shadowrun Returns, Hong Kong, Dragonfall, you get the idea. But they've been kind of like the people behind the entire Shadowrun reboot as of late. This right here is going to be a really big deviation from that, in that this is not a strategy RPG title. It's more of an action RPG, dungeon delving, some roguelike elements, a bit of a multiplayer feature as well. I'm not really a big fan of this term, but I'll use it because it seems to be the widely accepted ones these days, but it's very much a Souls-like title. And I'm not saying that because I'm not a fan of the Souls series. As a matter of fact, it's one of the few limited AAA titles to this day that I actually look forward to. But I just feel like most games get that title really easily, where it's an action RPG title, the story's a bit obtuse, maybe the game's a bit difficult, and people are just like, oh, it's a Souls-like game. But you know, whatever. It's a minor complaint on my part, and not really a big deal. But I guess you could see it as a very Souls-like title in itself. But all that said, let's get into the game and show you how Necropolis actually plays out. Alrighty guys, so we're starting off over here, and that is like one level below the actual tutorial itself. The tutorial is actually up there. It teaches you how to like move around, jump, stuff like that. So I figured there's no point in doing that. I might as well get more comfortable with the game before I show it off to you. Now there are kind of like two places to start off with over here, and I'm going to call this the hub area. There is area down there and area over here. I have gone through that one already. Not the entire thing, mind you, probably like, I don't know, 1/5 of it. It's really hard to say because you keep going and going and going, and you see no end in sight. But I figured I wanted to get comfortable with the game so I could show you more of it and explain it a bit easier. All these items that I have right now I actually found in there. The sword I actually bought from this fine gentleman over here, which I did buy with the currency they actually accumulated in this title over here. So those crystals, where's this level 1, that little crystal right there, that is your currency. You actually pick that up by just by finding it, killing enemies, so on and so forth. So at the moment, when you first start off, this Illuminati eye over here will tell you have like 3 tasks. You have to collect droppings from enemies. I'm not talking about like actual feces, but just they'll drop stuff. You're supposed to slay 9 skeletons and also mark the ground with chalk 5 times. To my understanding, the chalk literally works as a guide point so you don't get lost, because there is no map, and the game is quite merciless, so there is that. So let's actually walk in here. This is an area I have not explored just yet, so this will be new. I just wanted to get comfortable with the controllers, which you have. I just used the wrong button right now, but that's okay. I just had a piece of meat over here. We'll talk more about the items here pretty soon. Excuse me, my friend. Now, you're a rat with 3 heads. I don't think you should live. I picked up an ichor, and essential oil ×4 is actually pretty good. I want to say like those rats, you could even see them as, I know, we're going to go back to it again, almost like the crystal lizards from Dark Souls. Like they'll actually like drop a significant amount of items that you can actually use to craft, and we'll talk more about the crafting feature right now. This guy shows up every single moment, and he suddenly disappears. I'm not sure what his deal is, but over here we have, it's kill or be killed here. Oh, what the fuck are you even supposed to be doing? I'm not really sure what you're doing is fair. I would not constitute that as fair, my friend. You have a pyramid short sword. Okay. I was trying to read this. It's kill or be killed here, or, well, run or be run. Yeah, good trap. Read this thing, have somebody ambush you. When Gravix, the demon sultan, attacked the city of pillars, Abraxas, lord of all mirrors, was like, oh no, he didn't. The story is actually very obtuse, but the game doesn't take itself too serious. So you'll see a lot of stuff like, oh no, he didn't, and stuff like that. The game is very like lighthearted, even though it's actually quite a bit of a dark title in general. Let me show you the items that we have over here accumulated so far. As I mentioned, the Grind Greatsword, I bought this from that gentleman outside. The Screamer Blade is a drop from an enemy. The Pyramid Shield is a drop from an enemy, and these right here will be potions for random effects. Scroll of Identification, I should say, is going to be used to actually identify items that are unidentified. You'll find some of those as you go along over here. And then this will be your standard way to actually heal your HP and also your stamina. If you use your special attacks for your weapons like this, really cool and everything, but as you can see, our stamina now is not completely maxed out anymore. That's where you're going to actually have to have some food in order to complete or restore not only your HP, but also your max stamina. So When you're going to be using special attacks, I'd be really careful because if you don't have the stamina for it, it could be a problem, especially if you don't have the rations for it. And then the crafting itself, you'll come over here. The items that you pick up from enemies will be used to make some more standard rations. The iron ration, adventurous chalk, which we actually do need a couple of, so let me make 1 and 2. As you've seen, I already marked the ground once on the other side of the dungeon. This is the other complete side. As I mentioned, I'm not sure if they all interconnect at some point. It's really hard to say because the dungeons keep going and going, so it's really hard to say. But I enjoyed that so much so far because I have no idea what's happening, and that's always kind of fun. Oh, look, we have your very typical bonfire. Oddly enough, that's the first one I've seen this entire game so far, so alrighty. You could also swap your weapons in the fly. There is a block, there is a parry, you know. I guess very Souls-like, you know, let's just get over it, Falcon. It's a Souls-like title, dog, just say it. Okay. It's a Souls-like title. We have a Botha's Cutter over here. We have this bonfire. Don't try to sit there, you'll probably burn yourself. Let's break you aside over here. And this is a currency that I'm picking up in order to buy stuff from that gentleman over there. Alrighty. So, you attack. I like having them attack the shield because they will kind of bounce off, kind of like a stability type of system. And then, once they bounce off, they're kind of like easy pickings for you. Now this greatsword, I'm going to say, is actually quite powerful early on because I did buy it from that gentleman outside that we talked about, and it cost me like over 1,000 in currency, so I did pick up a lot of money as I was over there, like, trying to get accumulated with the game itself. And I basically spent all the money that I picked up on the sword, but I figured it was worth it because it looks actually pretty badass, and it's giving me kind of a bit of a head start over here. Kind of reminds me of the Drake sword right now, of Dark Souls. Or, you know, just Rapper Drake as well. I mean, you probably aren't aware of this, but the Rapper Drake does have indeed a sword. We just don't really talk about it too much, but he does have a sword. I'm not sure what the hell this did. The Suero Khan is once more integrated. Salutations. Okay. I really wish I could tell you what that did, but I really can't. That's okay. Maybe we'll figure it out, maybe we won't. Alrighty. Bunch of insects. Ah! Yo, dog, you cover ground like crazy. You grow exhausted. Ah! Look, game, it's not the time to tell me about being exhausted when I have, like, all this spider gang after me over here, okay? Cool, let me go. Huh. It's kind of interesting how they kind of deflate after the attack, huh? Am I good now? It's another one of those rats over there. Let me go ahead and just have this ration here so I get my max stamina back. You feel your strength return. Very nice. Let's go into crafting, and let's make a couple more of the iron rations. We have, as you can see, I have a lot of torn flesh, ichor, and essential oil for this, so I can make these over and over for a while now, not really a big deal. Now, to my knowledge, the game is indeed permadead. It's kind of a roguelike in that regard, so I'm trying my best not to die and find out whether there is a continue feature. Because I haven't died just yet. This is kind of like my first character still. I'm pretty proud of it, you know, pretty proud of it. Because there's some really nasty stuff in this game here thus far, and I haven't fallen prey to it just yet. This guy here does remind me quite a bit of Phalanx from Demon Souls. Just because he's covered in shields, I guess. He will kind of shoot you with a crazy laser beam. I didn't give him a chance to do that. He does drop a couple of shields, but I like the one that we have a bit more over here, so we'll continue with that. Now, mind you, there's plenty of, like, ambushes in this game. Like, you'll walk through an area like this, you won't see anything here, and then suddenly, like, enemies pop up behind you. I'm not sure if they materialize from the items, if they just spawn over time. It's really hard to say, but just expect a lot of ambushes that you're kind of, like, going through here. And you're thinking, like, well, I've gone through the entire area, clear everything, where's this guy coming from? So, I really can't tell you much about that just yet. Alright, we have crazy dude whose arm spins around in electrical circles. Might want to avoid... Oh, skeletons! You're part of my quest! Alright, come here, my friend. Bearded individual, you gotta die. I'm loving this sword here thus far. Alright, skeleton man, let's do this. Oh, you're down. 1 down. 2 down. Oh, this one's got some armor on him, huh? Now, what's really cool about this... Let me see if I can trigger this. Enemies actually can hurt each other. I'm not sure if it's because they're different classes. Let me see if I can trigger this here. Okay, you saw that? He swung at me and he actually hit his friend. So you could definitely use that to your advantage. Enemies will sometimes hurt each other, which I find to be really, really cool. As a matter of fact, it's actually a really cool feature. It's one of the things I always kind of like in games. Like, not many games do this, right? But I always feel like when you're playing these type of like action RPG games, just hack and slash games in general, and you're attacking enemies, right? And you hit them like in a group, and that's cool and everything. But then they're over there swinging like crazy among each other. They hurt you, but they never hurt each other, right? I found that to be really, really impressive for this game because I was just like, you know what? I want games like this where enemies actually hurt each other because what gives them carte blanche over not being hurt just because they're over there swinging like crazy at you, you know? Like they're all grouped up together. So when I saw that they actually hurt each other, I was kind of like, yes, that is awesome. Thank you for adding that. As a matter of fact, you guys got to go down. Let me get that meat off of you, too. Alright, good thus far. Can I break you down? No. I'm using the light attack here thus far, but there is a stronger attack we could probably use. Let's see. Not sure if I want to use it with you. You were kind of a scary dude. That was my strong attack. I just completely whiffed on it, though. No! Didn't like that too much, did you? I kind of want to pick up your crazy sword, I'll be honest with you. This pyramid sword, let me swap it out for the screamer blade. Ooh! Okay, I could definitely get behind this. I'm gonna rock this here thus far, but maybe there's some sort of, like, electrical... You have your back to me, don't you? I don't think there's backstabs in this game, but, you know, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Let me see if I can sneak up. Power attack that shit! Yeah. Not sure if it's actually worth using your special attack if it doesn't even kill him after one hit. Not just even regular hit, that was actually a surprise attack too. He dropped a crazy shield though, which I kind of want to pick up, so let me drop the... What's my other shield here? Excuse me. Oh, I don't have another shield, so pick that up. Yeah! Alrighty, got the Illuminati shield here. I guess I guess both of them are pretty much Illuminati in general, right? Whatever, we'll rock this one here for a while. Now, you look like a very suspicious chest, I'll be honest with you. Okay, so, thus far we're fine. Let's continue onwards. There is a bit of a platform mechanic to the game. I've been trying to figure out how to get up over there, but I know you should be able to. It just seems like very much a function of the game, but I haven't been able to, like, you know, scale upwards just yet. This is a very terrifying sight because one of those big dudes is moving over there, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I saw one of those things just move right now. A couple of more skellies over there. This is actually quite terrifying. Okay, let me, bring this fella down here first. Oh, okay. Now. Huh. Maybe they're not really active, but they're kind of like a bit of a trap or something. You see, they're swinging downwards, so maybe I get through there to get something. We'll give it a try right now. Hold up. Alright, so that's, another skeleton. You know what I should be doing, just so I can finish my quest here? I would like to finish the quest on the video and see what happens. So, let's do a... Inventory is full, huh? Let me just mark the ground here to remind myself I've been here, I guess. Why not? So, mark this down. Alrighty. Might have to do it 3 more times, right? Whatever. Let's just place another one down here. I'll probably just end up starting up a new file for my off-camera play, because I do enjoy the game. I'm going to probably continue playing it, but this is kind of like a one-shot save file, so it doesn't really matter what I do here too much. Let's go ahead and make one. Oh, I'm missing arcane dust and crystals now. I need to make one more of those, and then one more skeleton down. So, let's just leave the mark here. Ah, so if you put... Okay, I get it. So, they don't all accumulate, but you leave one over here, and if it's in the same area, it'll despawn the other ones. Cool, good to know. I wonder if this works like a checkpoint system. Like, the most obvious thing that makes sense to me is, like, you know, so you don't get lost. But I wonder if there's any sort of other thing. To it, hood! Hey, to it. You guys need to relax here, okay? Yeah, you go ahead and bow down to me. What is this? Potion of Vigor. Okay. Or Vigor. Vigor, I don't know. People say it differently. I honestly say both ways. Like, some people say Vigor for some reason, some people say Vigor. No real reason, just... I guess I just feel like switching it up on occasion. Oh, you're the last skeleton I need. Get over here, my friend. Don't you swing that way at me. On second thought, that probably wasn't needed. I was supposed to kill the 9 skeletons after him? Oh, well. Bowls the unstoppable love to laugh and drink. Rarely did he ever stop and think. Now, I just need one more chalk, and I guess I could go back and talk to that guy, that pyramid, And he'll let me know what I should be doing. This looks very boss-like. No need to scream at me. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a bit of a standard ration. Alright, let's go with the rotten one. Now, to my understanding, the standard ones will actually rot over time. So you're better off just making the iron ones, which to my knowledge do not rot. So if you make the regular ones, the standard edition, it will actually rot over time. So that's the reason why I use that instead. Requires 200 gems? Hey, as a matter of fact, I have them. Now this actually troubles me quite a bit. What's behind you? Oh, okay. Okay. This is very uncommon. Oh, hey. You might be proggers after all, because you have one of these little... You go up. I wonder if I'm underneath the Illuminati eye. Like, I unlocked the shortcut. This is actually very pretty. What are you supposed to be? 500 gems to receive Blessing of the Gods. Well, I don't have those just yet, but I'll be back for that, I guess. Do I die if I jump in this water? I'm not really going to find out. You have entrance over here and over here. I kind of want to get on top of this. You're going down. I was hoping you'd go up. I don't think you're a shortcut anymore. I tell him, get a better weapon. Do not drink paralysis potions, but today, listen. In any case, welcome to the new level. Oh. Oh my goodness. God, this is actually pretty badass, although... I don't think I'm done upstairs, though. I mean, I still got stuff to do. Huh. And now it's this level 2 over my currency as well. The last one who tried this was killed. Probably unrelated, though. Mark the ground with chalk for... Oh, now it just... Oh, it just rolled over my last set of things to do. Okay. Very intriguing. Ooh, we got a special chest. Requires 1 token, which I do have. Personally, I don't think you will survive the dangers of this level without the gifts within this chest. Just a professional opinion. I got a Hordeman hatchet issued at Durad when the Horde fell to the madmen who fought for the Father of Knives in a freelance capacity. So that's a new item, a new weapon. I guess I'll say goodbye to the electrical sword. Ooh, it's like a fire weapon, huh? Okay. I'm gonna hold on to my greatsword for now, but I do enjoy this fire hatchet as well. Anything from the Illuminati? Nope. No, nothing to say, huh? That'll be to go probably back up, correct? Yeah. I mean, there was like a little bit of a bookshelf type of area in there, like a library, which probably does give me more information about the game. But let's take a peek in here, and then we'll probably start wrapping it up, because it is almost time. This floor was spotless last weekend until the grind threw a kegger. The grind. Oddly enough, the sword that I'm using is called the Grind Greatsword, so we might be seeing some individuals. Oh my goodness, God! Oh, okay. That's a good start. It's a very good welcome. Okay, this is gonna hurt like crazy, dude. There is like a bit of a oh, right, Falcon. They could hurt each other. Remember? You're using the shields to block. That would definitely make sense of you. That would definitely make a lot of sense. As a matter of fact, I kind of tip my hat to your decision there. Alright, so the reason why I'm not healing right now is because... Well, number one, I'm trying to get them to hurt each other. Like so, but it's because... Yeah, keep doing that. It does take a while to heal. Okay, good. So, for instance, I can't just drop this heal on the fly and be completely healed. He actually will stop. And when this has actually happened, I can't move, and that's when they obviously gang up on you and kill you. So, you gotta choose your spot when to heal, indeed. That was quite a bit of a welcome there, I gotta say. Not really difficult, it's just more alarming. I'm not used to, like, 6 dudes coming at me like that so far. Alright, any more of that bearded fellow over there? This over here was kind of weird. Which is actually pretty decent game design, because you come in here, and you saw me, the first thing I was kind of like, what the hell is this over here? And then I'm just like, oh, good God. Here comes the entire cast of fucking Lord of the Rings after me. Alright, so that's cool. That's done with. Well, I do believe we're just about out of time here with this video. And I really don't want to show off too much more because, again, type of games like this, I do feel it's a lot better for you to explore and have fun with. Discover yourself! Are you, like, supposed to be Skyrim, man? You gonna, like, Fuzra me or something? Or whatever the phrase goes out, and I haven't played Skyrim in forever. Peace out now. Yeah, jerk. Alright, cool, guys. We're gonna wrap it up here. I'm trying to wrap it up, but then these guys keep coming. Let's get a power attack in here. Bitch. Alright, cool. Well, you know, I'm just trying to, like, end the video right now, guys, if you don't mind. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. All the information for the game will be down below as I try to get these old men off of me here. Alright, are we fine now? This guy dropped me a letter. Picked up the torn flesh. As I mentioned, all the information for the game will be down below. This comes out on the 12th, when this video should be going live, I'm pretty sure. So, when this video goes live, the game should be out already. Description below, I have a link to the store page itself. This is the PC version. I do believe it's coming out for PS4, maybe another console, but not just yet. I think it's a PC release first, to my knowledge. But all the information will be down in the description if you want to check it out. Definitely a fun title. I will catch you next time.